Okay. Find the equations of the circles which have radius root 13 and touch the circle. Touch the line 2x minus 3y plus 1 equals to 0 at 1 comma 1. Okay, fine. So this is the circle. Okay. So দেখতে পাচ্ছ তো স্ক্রিনটা আমাদের?
Yes, sir.
And this is 2x minus 3y plus 1 equals to 0, and this point is 1 comma 1. Okay, and this is the center, and this is the radius, which is root 13. Okay, now I don't know what is the center, right? So I'm taking it a comma b. Okay, so now let me take this one as p. So what is op? Op is root 13, or 2 into a mod of 2 into a plus 3 into b plus 1 divided by root over 4 plus 9 is equals to root over 13. Okay, or 2a minus 3b. 2a minus 3b is equals to 12. Okay, now root over 13, or a minus 1 whole square. This is from the root over a minus 1 whole square plus b minus 1 whole square is equals to, what is the distance? Root 13. But this is not going to help us that much, okay? Because we will get the equation in terms of square, a square b square, and then it will be difficult to solve. So what we can do is that find out the slope of 2x minus 3y plus 1 equals to 0. Okay, what is the slope? This m1 into m2 is minus 1, m2 is minus 3 by 2. Okay, m1 is 2 by 3, m1 into m2 is minus 1, m2 is equals to minus 3 by 2. Okay, okay, slope of OP is minus 3 by 2, or y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 is root 3 by 2. This is equation 2. b is minus 2, therefore a is equal to 6 by 2, that is equal to 3. Okay, that's it. Therefore what is the center? The center is 3 comma minus 2. Okay, and the radius is root 13, so therefore x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square equals to r square x square plus 2ab plus b square a square plus 2ab gets cancelled out, x square plus y square 6x. That's it. That's it. X square plus y square minus 6 plus 4y equals to 0. Okay.
স্যার এই পেজটা কপি করা গেছে স্যার, পরের পেজটা দেখাবে?
এক মিনিট কমপ্লিট হবে। ঠিক আছে, তো কপি করে নাও। এটা আর একটা অ্যাপ্রোচ আমি দেখাবো। once you are done, let me know. Okay. হয়েছে আমাদের?
হ্যাঁ স্যার, হয়ে গেছে।
ওকে, এবার দেখো অলসো ওপিটা কি? অলসো ওপি is root over a minus 1 whole square plus b minus 1 whole square. OP is root 13. There is a minus 1 whole square plus b minus 1 whole square, or 13 is equals to so a minus 1 whole square plus b minus 1 whole square is equals to 13. Okay, now equation of OP. Equation of OP is what? Y minus y1 is equals to, what is the slope of OP? Minus 3 by 2 x minus x1. Okay, putting a comma b. Sure. Okay, so we have already got, yeah, so we have got the question. Okay, now from 1, from equation 1, what is b? That means 3a by 2 equals to b. Equals to b. a minus 1 whole square. First part is 30, 5 minus 3 by 2 minus 1 whole square is equal to 13. That is a square minus 2a plus 1. P minus 3a by 2 whole square is equal to 13. A square minus 2a plus a square minus 2a. This is 18a plus b square by 4. Okay, 4a square by 8a plus 4 plus 9 minus 8a plus 9a square equals to 52. That is 13a square. That is 16a plus 13. Okay, so that is 13a square by 16a plus. Therefore, a is equals to minus 1 or 3. Okay, so what about b? So b is going to be 4 or so when b is equal, a is equals to minus 1, 5 plus 8 by 2 4. So 9. 5 minus 9 minus 4 minus 2. Okay, therefore what is the center? The center is going to be minus 1 comma 4 and 3 comma minus 2. Now 3 comma minus 2 was already our center that we got earlier. Now we have another center, so with as center. Okay, so what we have is x minus h whole square plus y minus h whole square is equals to 13. Okay, so this is an extension of this sum. common area. So see first of all what we did. So this is our circle and this is our tangent. Okay, our radius is given as root 30. So first of all what we did, I applied uh, this perpendicular distance between the center and the tangent formula. Okay, and I got this equation 2a minus 3b equals to 12. Now what is the slope of this tangent? It is 2 by 3. 2 by 3 is the slope. Now I know that OP and this tangent is perpendicular to each other. So their product of the slope is minus 1. So m1 into m2 is minus 1. So what is m1? M1 is 2 by 3, and what is m2? M2 is m2. That is equal to minus 1. So what is m2? M2 is minus 3 by 2. Now what is the slope of OP? That is minus 3 by 2. Okay. Now also how can I represent the slope of OP? Y2 minus 5 by x2 minus y2 minus 5 by x2 minus x1. So by doing that I got another equation which is 2b plus 3a is equal to 5. Now just solve both of them. On solving both of them I get the center as 3 comma minus 2, and therefore the radius is root 30. So from this I get the equation x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square, and we get this equation. Now also you see this is not the end. OP can also be represented as root over a minus 1 whole square plus b minus 1 whole square. Why? Distance formula, a comma b and 1 comma 1. So how can you represent OP? Uh, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. What is OP? Root 30. Square both the sides. Okay, square both the sides. On squaring both the sides we get this. Now say from equation 1 is this, sorry, this one, which one, from equation 2 is equation 2, from equation 2. Okay, from equation 2 we got b is equals to 5 minus 3a by 2. Okay, now put this b in this equation. So putting b in 3. So what we get? A minus 1 whole square plus what is b? B is 5 minus 3a by 2 minus 1 whole square is equal to 13. On solving this, okay, we get two values of a. One is minus 1 and the other is 3. So when a is minus 1, if you put this in this equation, these values of a minus 1 and 3. When a is minus 1, b is 4, and when a is 3, b is minus 2. So now what are the centers we have? We have the centers as c minus 1 comma 4 and 3 comma 2. So with c minus 1 comma 4 as center, because see, with 3 comma 2 we have already found out the equation. We need to find out with minus 1 comma 4. So when you do with minus 1 comma 4, this is the answer that you get. বুঝতে পেরেছো? মানে
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
এখান থেকে কপি করে নাও, এই অলসো ওপি থেকে। কপি হয়ে গেলে বলো, হ্যাঁ? কপি হয়ে গেলে তাড়াতাড়ি বলো।
স্যার কপি করা হয়ে গেছে।
হয়েছে?
স্যার হয়ে গেছে।
29 করো নবনে। If the line px plus qy is equal to 1 touches the circle x square plus y square is equal to r square, prove that the point p comma q lies on the circle this. Okay. So what is the equation of the circle? X square plus y square is equal to r square. Okay. The equation of the circle is x square plus y square is equal to r square. Okay, so equation of the circle is x square plus y square is equal to r square. So that means what? The center of the circle, the center of the circle is 0 comma 0. Okay, and radius is r. Now what is the line given? The line given is px plus qy is equals to 1. 1 minus px divided by q, or y is equals to minus p by q x plus 1 by q. What is the slope? Minus p by q. m1 into m2 is equals to minus 1. Okay, that is minus p by q. So what is m2? M2 is q by p, pp. Okay, so the slope of the uh, the slope of the radius is q by p. The slope of the radius is q by p. Now equation y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. So py is equals to qx. So this is the equation of the radius. Okay, equation of the radius. So if I draw the diagram, this is the circle and this is the radius. Okay, I mean this is the tangent. So what is the tangent? The tangent is px is equals to 1 and the center is 0 comma 0. This is x square plus y square is equals to r square. Okay, and this is the point p. So equation of OP is this thing, py is equal to qx. Now, or this can be written as qx minus py is equal to 0. Solving px plus qy equals to 1 and equals to 0. What do we get? Into q into p. That gives me pq x plus q square y is equals to q eq x plus q square y is equals to 0. So if I subtract, okay, so these two gets cancelled out. So here we get is q square y minus p square y is equals to q. So from here, y taking common is equals to q. Okay, so y is this, and what about x? Y is q by q square minus p square, and x is this. So this is the point at which this line is touching this radius. Okay, tangent is touching the radius. Now also OP is equals to what? R. Over here OP is R, so that is root over uh, that is root over p by q square minus p square minus 0 plus minus 0 is equals to R, or p square by q square minus p square whole square is equals to R square. Okay, so this is what we are getting for R square. Now LHS, x square plus y square. What is x square? X square is p by q square minus p square square. What is y square? What is y? Q minus q square minus p square and square. So that we are getting as p square by q square minus p square. Oh, prove that one. Putting P comma Q. There is P square plus Q square. Director and check field. মাইনাস ছিল। একটা সাইনের জন্য কত বড় ভুল হয়ে যায়। হয়ে গেছে আমাদের। দেখো না ভাই, দেখো ইকুয়েশন অফ দ্য সার্কেল ইজ x স্কয়ার প্লাস y স্কয়ার ইজ ইকুয়াল টু r স্কয়ার। ওকে, সেন্টার অফ দ্য সার্কেলটা কি 0, 0। ওকে, আছো না বলেন?
হ্যাঁ স্যার আছে।
ওকে, সো দিস ইজ দ্য লাইন গিভেন px plus qy is equal to 1 মানে ট্যানজেন্ট। আচ্ছা, এখান থেকে আমি স্লোপ বার করলাম। দিস ইজ স্লোপ অফ দ্য ট্যানজেন্ট, দ্যাট ইজ মাইনাস p by q। m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. What is m1? Minus p by q. m2 is equal to minus 1. So what is m2? m2 is q by p. Okay, what is the equation of op? So what is the equation of op? Equation of op is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, right? From here we get this as the equation. Now solving this particular equation, that is the equation of the tangent px plus qy is equal to 1 and qx minus qy is equal to 0. When we solve this, what we get y as this. We get y is equals to q by q square plus p square. From here what do we get the value of x? From here we get the value of x as দেখো x কি পেয়েছি, x x x x x x from here, so from equation 1. Okay, so x equals to this from equation 1. Okay, that is p by q into y. What is y? Y is this, put it, you will get x as this. Now also we know that op is equals to r, right? OP is equals to r. What is OP? OP is the radius, and what is the length of the radius? R. So OP is r, and what is OP by distance formula? Root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. That is root over p by q square plus p square minus 0 whole square plus q by q square plus p square minus 0 whole square. That is equals to what? R. On squaring both sides we get this. Okay. Acha. Now p square plus q square by q square plus p square whole square is equals to r square. Okay. So this is the, or 1 by r square is this, or 1 by r square is this. So this is the expression that we get for 1 by r square. Now using the question, it is given proof that the point p comma q lies on the circle x square plus y square is equal to r to the power minus 2. Now let me take the LHS x square plus r square. I am putting p and q. I am getting p square plus q square. That is 1 by r square. What is p square plus q square? 1 by r square. That is r to the power minus 2. বুঝতে পারছো না মানে?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
কোনখানটা কপি করছো?
স্যার আগের পেজটা করছিলাম।
আচ্ছা, কোনটা? এইটা? এইটা কোনটা? এইটাই।
হ্যাঁ স্যার, এইটা এইটা এইটা।
যাক, কাঁদতে না। জাস্ট সার্কেলস বলে লেখা আছে সিলেবাসে, কতটা আছে না আছে কিছু লেখা নেই। এটা কপি করে হয়ে গেলে বলো, লাস্ট এক্সারসাইজটা আছে, দেখি যদি আজকে শেষ করে দেওয়া যায়।
স্যার এই পেজটা হয়ে গেছে। স্যার হয়ে গেছে কপি করা।
ওকে, so let us start with the last part. Okay, relative positions of two circles. Okay, relative positions of two circles. So देखो, let S and S dash be two non-concentric circles. Okay, with center A and B. So there are two circles S and S dash. Okay, with centers A and B. Okay, so centers are what? A, B, and radii R1, R2. Okay, and D be the distance between their centers. What is D? D be the distance between their centers. So বুঝতে পারলে তো, there are two circles. Okay, two non-concentric circles A and B, and radii R1 and R2, and D be the distance between their centers. Then number one circle lies completely inside the other circle. Okay, one circle lies completely inside the other circle. That means what? Somewhat like this. Say like this, like this. Okay, but they are non-concentric. So one circle completely lies inside the other circle if and only if D, what is D? D is the distance between the centers. If D is less than mod of R1 minus R2, D is less than mod of R1 minus R2. The two circles touch internally. Two circles touch internally. That means one circle is like this. Okay, another circle is like this. Okay, like this. Okay, the two circles touch internally if D is equals to mod of R1 minus R2. বুঝতে পারছো কি হচ্ছে? one circle is completely inside another circle if D is less than mod of R1 minus R2, and
Yes, sir.
one
This
circle
goes.
will touch internally, okay, another circle if D is equals to, that means the difference, the distance between the centers of the two circles is equals to mod of R1 minus R2. Number 3 is the two circles intersect in 2 points. So that means what? How does it look like? The two circles will intersect at 2 points. That means it is like this. Okay, like this. If two circles intersect at 2 points, if mod of R1 minus R2 is less than D is less than mod of R1 plus R2. Okay, if the difference of the radius, I mean if the distance between the centers of the two circles is between the difference of the radius and addition of the radius. Alright, the two circles touch externally like this. The two circles touch externally if D is equals to R1 plus R2. এটা খুব সিম্পল, বুঝতেই পারছো। So distance is the D is the distance between the centers of the two circles, so D is equals to R1 plus R2. The two circles completely lie outside. Okay, that means both of them do not even touch each other. Okay, if D is greater than what? R1 plus R2, as simple as that. বুঝতে পেরেছো?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now next part. If two circles intersect, that means in this case, what is the equation of this common chord? So this is a common chord. What is the equation of this common chord? How will you get that? The equation of the common chord is given as S minus S dash equals to 0. The equation of the common chord is given as S minus S dash equals to 0. Okay, S minus S dash is 0. If two circles touch internally or externally, then the equation of the common tangent. Okay, in this case the two circles touch internally, so this is the common tangent. In this case the two circles touch externally, and this is the common tangent. Okay, now that is S minus S dash equals to 0. S minus S dash equals to 0. বুঝতে পেরেছো? তাহলে দেখো খুব easy, when two circles touch, intersect, then the equation of the common chord is S minus S dash equals to 0. When two circles touch internally or externally, at that time the common tangent becomes S minus S dash equals to 0. বুঝতে পেরেছো কথা?
Yes, sir.
ওকে, প্রথম অঙ্কটা আছে 12.5, ফার্স্ট সাম। Try করে number 1 to prove that the circle x square plus y square minus 6x minus 2y plus 9 equals to 0 lies entirely inside the circle x square plus y square is equals to 18. So entirely inside the circle means you need to prove this, right? So what you need to do, you need to find out the radius of the two circles. From the first one, you need to compare it with x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fi plus c equals to 0. Find out the radius, identify g, f and c, and then find out the radius, that is root over g square plus f square minus c. In the second case, what is the radius? The radius is root over 18. Okay, then find out the mod difference between them, mod of r1 minus mod of r2. Okay, and what is d? So d is the distance between the centers of the two circles. So you need to find out the centers of the two circles also. For the first one, the center you need to calculate minus g comma minus a. For the second one, the center is 0 comma 0. Okay, and then you need to apply distance formula. So let us do this. Okay. 2g is minus 6. 2f is this. Okay. So what is the radius? Root over g square plus f square minus c. There is 9 plus 1 minus 9. There is 1. Okay. So this is r1. Okay. For the second circle, x square plus y square is equal to 18. Okay. And what is the center? What is the center? The center is minus g comma minus m. There is 3 comma 1. Okay. Here what is the center? 0 comma 0. What is the radius? Root over 18. Okay. So what is d? D is actually c1 c2. There is root over 10. Okay. And what is mod of r1 minus r2? There is 1 minus, there is 1 minus what is root 2 1.4, and there is 4.2, there is 3.2, there is since mod is there 3.2, and root over 10 is going to be what? It is going to be root over 10 টা একবার করো তো নবনীন ক্যালকুলেটরে, দেখো তো 3.03 মতো আসবে না। 3.16, 3.16. Okay. So from here you can clearly see that d is less than what? Mod of r1 minus r2, right? Therefore c1 lies inside c2. বুঝতে পেরেছো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
নাম্বার 3 টা ট্রাই করো তাড়াতাড়ি। হয়ে গেছে? কপি হয়ে গেছে তারপরে?
হ্যাঁ স্যার, কপি করা হয়ে
নাম্বার
গেছে।
3টা করে নাও।
স্যার হয়ে গেছে নাম্বার 3।
হয়ে গেছে, ভেরি গুড। নাম্বার 6টা করে দেখি। Okay, find the equation of the circle whose radius is 3 and which touches the circle is internally at the point 1 comma minus 1. Find the equation of the circle whose radius is 3 and which touches the circle x square plus y square minus 4x minus 6 square minus 12 equals to 0 internally at the point 1 minus 1 comma minus 1. ঠিক আছে? So the radius of the circle is 3, touches the circle this. Okay. So that means the equation of the circle can be given as x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equals to what? R square, that is 9. Where h and k are the centers. Now h and k I don't know. But the circle touches the other circle internally at minus 1 comma minus 1. So this is a point. Okay. Now if it touches internally, so that means it falls under the, if it touches internally, that means d is equals to what? D is equals to mod of r1 minus r2, where d is the distance between the two. For x square plus y square minus 6x 4x is equals to 0. Okay. Now what is the center? Minus g. Okay, this is the center of the this bigger circle. This is the radius of the bigger circle. Now, uh, so d is what? D is the distance between C1 and C2. So C1, C2 equals to mod of R1 minus R2. That is root over R1 minus R2. So what is this is 5? This is 3. 4. Okay. Okay. Now if we solve this two, we will get h and k. ঠিক আছে, এটা ট্রাই করো একবার নবলে। ঠিক আছে, আমরা এখান থেকে পরের দিন কন্টিনিউ করবো, আমরা অন্য ক্লাস আছে।